That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Pistons. Overtime victory, 123 versus the Heat, man. Tournament situation. This is great basketball from the Detroit Pistons, man. Even though we almost gave it up at the end, we learned real quick at the very end of that game, and some things failed our way, man. So that's always a great thing, especially when you got a young team like we got. We got a lot to unravel. Shout out to Bet US for sponsoring this video. Let's dig in.
Hey, King paying for gas.
Let's go, baby. What a win. What a win. What a win for the Pistons, man. Pistons win their game. Tournament floor was absolutely sweet tonight. Blue. All blue, but they win their game tonight versus the Miami Heat in overtime, 123-121 in a thriller. I mean, man, they did everything that you can do to lose this game, but they turn around in overtime at the end and do everything that you can do to win this game. So that is literally the growth on the court. That is the back and forth when you have a young team. Turnovers late in the game is what caused us to be in that situation in the first place. And I continue to tell you that that's something that we just have to stop doing. We have to stop turning the ball over. Take care of the basketball. We can't go to the rim driving like, it's the first quarter when it's the fourth quarter with the game on the line. Veteran teams are going to be very handsy and they're going to get that ball out. And we've seen Cade constantly get the ball knocked out of his hands. So, in that situation, you just got to take care of the basketball. And if they're doubling you, move it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else has to step up and just take over and try to get it done, man. Ivy got fouled out in the last couple minutes of the game. But up until then, he was another option to handle the basketball. So you may just have to go there for right now, because it just seemed like tonight those guys just could not stay in front of Ivy. But, like I said, a win is a win. A win is a win, man. And we cannot sit here and critique too many things when you come out with a victory, knowing what we just faced last year. So Miami is a tough team always. They're always a team you got to, play to the very end. That's just their identity. It's their DNA. It's just who they are. So, Eric Spoelstra is a hell of a coach. He's a very smart coach. And when you got guys like Hero knocking down everything he's throwing at the basketball rim, it makes it that much harder. You know what I'm saying? Bickerstaff just has to, learn how to say, hey, listen, guys, I need y'all to stop him. Somebody else got to beat us out there tonight. I need y'all to stop Hero. Hero cannot get the basketball. I don't care. We got to double him or whatever it is. Hell, Adebayo's going to have to shoot some three-pointers. Somebody else is going to have to beat us. It can't be him chucking up these three-point shots. And you have to stop the bleeding while you have the opportunity to. So, yeah, man. Like I said, I just want the Pistons to continue to build on these type of victories. And fight through them at the end. You're going to have some adversity at the end of the basketball game. Fight through these situations and, learn from them. Growth. Beasley was big time for us, man. I hope everything is all right with Tim Hardaway Jr., which I truly do believe it is. I just think he probably may have to get stitched up a little bit in his head. He took a knee to the top of the head from Duran, when Duran jumped from behind. And also hit his head on the ground, so double hits. And took a smack to the face. It was just bad. How they called that foul on him, how he didn't get a foul. man, it's just been crazy what these refs have been doing to the Detroit Pistons, man. And that situation, a dangerous situation, it's unfortunate, You seen Cade go off the bench when he left out in the third quarter. I think he may just have went back there to go check on Tim Hardaway Jr. They are friends. Tim Hardaway Jr. is one of the guys that Cade asked to come here. And, he probably went in and checked on him, or it could be from when Cade got slapped in the face, or, a little back tightness. Could have been multiple things, but whatever it is, I just hope Tim Hardaway Jr. is okay, which I truly do believe he is. They just probably got to sew him up. So, yeah, man. In these batch of games that the Pistons are playing right now, I went ahead and went on BetUS and made my plays, my bets, and I'm going Pistons all the way. Even though the Pistons were favored tonight, Jimmy Butler obviously out with the ankle injury. I'm just going Pistons all the way because I think they're definitely going to do what it takes to make a statement in this league, just in this little bit of play right here that we got coming up. These teams are very beatable. They got some issues going on, and some of them are not playing well either. And if we continue to grow and play a little bit better, that makes things easier. So, like I said, if I was you, I would go over to the sponsors at BetUS, man, and place those bets. 150% bonuses up to your first deposit, up to $2,000, and then $125 for the next two after that. Use the promo code YouTube150 and get those bets in, man. It's these next slew of games and this little mini tournament situation. I think the Pistons can get some things done. So individual stats is Cade and betting on him to have those high assist and rebound nights, those triple-double nights anytime is also a good move too. So, yeah. With that said, man, listen, we just have to continue to play defense. We got to continue to make our calling card defense. And there was moments tonight where I just wish Bickerstaff would have went with Stu instead of Duren. Duren I just felt like was having more trouble with Adebayo than Stu was. Maybe I'm tripping out, but I just felt that way tonight. But Duren did change a few things. He is still injured. They wanted to monitor his minutes out there. Wearing the ankle protection is step one. I wish all players would do that. I swear I do. But that helps out a lot. Rebounding the basketball tonight. Just doing what he can out there. Like I said, just gotta sure up the fouls, man. Be a little bit smarter out there. That one play where he smacked Adebayo in the face, going up for the basketball. That type of stuff can't happen. Control. You have to have control when you go up and get the rebounds, man. That's something I learned at a very, very young age, playing center in middle school and high school. You got to have balance. You gotta train your body to go up under control to go get those rebounds, and timing is everything. So those are some of the things that he needs to work on, man, and that'll help him out a lot. But yeah, again, Jaden Ivey just was getting to that rim, whenever he felt like it seemed. That first step is very, very quick and explosive, and it allows him to get there and get that ball up high off the backboard and get and one situations, for what it's worth. So Tobias was, man, much better tonight. Knocked down some threes for us. Fontecchio that we knew from last year that we grew to love is who we seen tonight. Knocking down his open shots tonight, taking his opportunities. Hell, even drove to the rim and got some high glassers, man. So anytime Fontecchio is helping and contributing, I think the Pistons are very, very, highly rated to come out with a victory. It just helps out a lot. If Fontecchio was the Fontecchio it was tonight in some of those previous games, we're having a different conversation about some of those previous games, man. We just need his shooting. We need him to be consistent. And if you're on this team as a shooter, we need you to be able to knock him down, just like you see Beasley doing. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We just got to, learn how to slow down. When the players get to going off like that, you got to learn how to take them out the game. That's the next step for this defense. Take these dudes out the game. Stop allowing them to run around free. I see a lot of guys sinking on defense when they don't have to. A lot of guys giving the wrong guys respect out there on the court. I mean, listen, y'all sinking to help when you don't need to, bro. When you don't need to. Defend your man. Defend your man. And if this guy drives by, go to the rim and score a 2-pointer, I'll take it. I'll take that anytime over a wide open 3-point shot. That drives me crazy. So things we have to learn on defense, man. And, we'll clean it up. We'll get it together. So, I'm looking forward to this next game. I think we got Milwaukee tomorrow. Usually I don't do videos on back-to-backers, man. But in this situation, I just had to come on and holler at y'all. So with that said, man, shout out once again to the sponsors over at BetUS for bringing this video to you guys, man. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Peace.